Hey guys, Mustache here, this time with another figure review, this time from Star Wars. We have the S.H.Figuarts Darth Vader. I was lucky enough to get the kind of first run of these, which came with a special Star Wars Episode 6 base, so we'll also be going over that at the end. So, looking at the box here, we get an awesome window box. We do see kind of the futuristic, kind of space station-esque window. We see Darth Vader inside. We see a couple of the lightsabers, as well as we see some hands. Going over to the side, we do get a nice picture of Darth Vader on the side. And then going to the other side here, we do get a picture of the two stormtroopers, as well as Darth Vader there. I think I might end up picking up the stormtroopers down the line. I'm not sure yet. I'm definitely picking up the Luke Skywalker that's going to eventually come out, but I can't wait for that. And then on this side, we kind of get just a little... I guess space station kind of piece here. It goes around the whole box. It's not like a lightsaber hilt or anything like that. And then we have the normal S.H.Figuarts kind of things here. Bandai Tamashii Nations. And then on the back we do get the... or actually we don't get the normal taglines like we usually do. So let's go ahead and get inside the box and check them out. So here he is outside the box, Darth Vader. Looking very cool. There's a lot of things that I can already tell that I really like kind of the shininess of his pants, as well as like this differentiation between these kind of matte capes and then the not glowing but the shininess of the other things. So we'll go ahead and go over the accessories first, of course. So what would be the Sith Lord without his lightsaber? So here it is. The red lightsaber here looks very nice. We do get the of course the attention to detail that we always get with Bandai and the S.H.Figuarts lines. And then here's the unbladed lightsaber. I'm gonna go and try to get like real close for you guys there. So there it is, the unbladed lightsaber. Looks very nice. And let's go ahead and take a look at the first one here with that. So they're pretty much the same thing, just doesn't have the see-through piece. And then we do get extra hands, of course. We do get this awesome severed hand, wrist, I guess. I would call it a wrist instead of a hand, which is very cool. Very nice touch. I'm glad they did that. As well as we do get the hands for the lightsaber here. So you can go ahead and slide the lightsaber in right through here. So it's very easy. So that's nice. As well as we do get another one so you can do the kind of two hands holding it. So you just go ahead and slide that on there. And boom. So it's very nice that you can do that. And then we do get two outreached hands here. Kind of so you can do your force pushes or pulls. Or force chokes. That's kind of cool that we get those. I cannot wait until the Luke ends up coming out. That one's going to be really awesome. Here's a close-up of the figure here. As you can see, you know, we get all this color here with this chest. We do get the green here, as well as, like I said, with the shininess versus like the matte. It looks very cool. I'm very glad that Tamashii Nations and Bandai were able to get the license for these figures. So let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation here. Let me try to move everything out of the way. So, looking at the head first, the head goes about that far, down about that far. Can go that far, but that far. It looks like it might be able to do 360 degree, but it's hindered by the cape in the back. Looking at the top here, these shoulder pieces are actually on a different piece, much like the Vegeta. So you can kind of move those around, which is very nice. So like I said, they go up about that far. They do 360 at the bicep, and then they do more than 90 at the elbow. Then going over to the wrist, we do get the wrist swivel here, and the up and down or front and back. And then this actually does come off for the wrist feature, which will be right here, and you can just plug that in like that. So we'll go ahead and put this back here. And it looks like with this wrist feature, You do have the cuff, and then you have the hand that goes on top of there. So that's very nice that they kind of gave us that removable cuff. And then looking at the other side, same thing. Goes up about that far. Bicep swivel. Oh, not to mention the 360 at the kind of shoulder there. So bicep swivel here, more than 90 degrees at the arm. So you can, you know, say he really likes Attack on Titan, he could do that. 360 at the wrist there, and then we don't get the movable wrist here, only on the other side. So only this side has the removable wrist. So it looks like they didn't just try to recopy everything for the same thing, so that's good. Going down here, we don't get a, or actually we do get a little bicep crunch. As you can see, the plastic is still in there. I took this guy right out. So you do get some bicep crunch there, which is nice, you know, because he can lean forward, lean back. And going down to the bottom, the legs go out about that far, and then going down to the leg, we do get a really nice extension with the leg here. So that's more than 90, so you can kind of jump out. And then we do get the toe bend at these boots, and then we do get up and down with this. It looks like we do get a little movement, but it is hindered by the leg guard. And then going into these capes here, the cape is actually pretty free-flowing. There are some little pieces that lock the cape in, but other than that, they're just held by this little, it's not a chain, so I don't want to say chain, but they are held by the piece of plastic there. And then going towards the back, these are all separate too. I'm glad that they didn't do what the, I think it was Figma or Revoltech did with theirs, which was have the cape be separate pieces. I thought in the long run it didn't look that good. So I'm glad that they ended up doing just a solid piece of plastic. So let me go ahead and put together this base and we'll actually check it out. So here it is, the special base here that was with the first release for these figures. I was blown away by this, honestly. Look at the stairs come pre-assembled, but you do have to put these little pedestals in, as well as this. You just have to put the feet on here, and then you kind of just slide it up, and it's perfectly positioned. This thing is awesome. One thing it actually says on the box too. I'll try to flip the box over here. Right here you see the Stage Act 4. So that means you can actually put the Stage Act pieces onto here so you can get some dynamic poses. So you can actually just slip this in there and have it grip whatever figures you're having on there, which is awesome. And as you can see with the extension piece here, this thing is not small. And it makes me really excited to put the figures on there in the future. So let's go ahead and just put Darth on there as I had him before. See, so there he is. Let me actually try to raise my camera up here too. If you can see that, he ends up being kind of the standard size for an S.H.Figuarts figure. And, you know, if you know that, that's around, you know, I think 6 inches, 6-7 inches. He is, you know, as big as this window here. So it makes me very excited for, you know, especially for the Luke that's coming out, as well as, like I said, I was going to try to pick up the Stormtroopers that came out with this Darth Vader here. Looks very cool. It's made out of, you know, the standard plastic. It doesn't bow at all, but you can tell it does kind of have, not weight issues, but it would if there were heavier figures on this. Not to mention, going with the size, it would be very nice to see the base, you know, lit up in the back with, you know, a space scene and things like that. So I'm definitely going to try to recreate that, maybe get some see-through like film with some light coming from the back. This does recreate the scene from the Return of the Jedi when Luke is fighting Darth Vader in front of Emperor Palpatine. So I think that would be cool if we could, you know, eventually get an extension for this, maybe coming out the sides, and maybe add Emperor Palpatine's chair, things like that, you know, really add to the scene. I do not doubt the attention to detail that S.H.Figuarts is looking into with these figures, so I cannot wait. So that has been the review of the S.H.Figuarts Darth Vader with the special base here for him. Like I said, this thing is great, being able to plug in my action-based stuff as well as having the special base with the Darth Vader. Like I said numerous times, I cannot wait for Luke Skywalker to come out. Love to have these guys dueling over here. So, Mustache again, peace.